Pirate. Asher Wojciechowski gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. He was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So here's Adam Frazier. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Striding in, Brian Reynolds. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything. He can extend his arm.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure. So now to the plate, Colin Moran. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0. Here's Gregory Polanco.
The right fielder.
Fouled off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the pitch. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. In now, Kevin Kramer.
The second baseman.
As he sends it on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The shortstop, Eric.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alberto is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that is through into right field for a single. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he'll just take the out at first here, which is a little surprising considering he had a good shot at 2.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way. Renato Nunez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
And he will get there to make the running. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Newman. He flied out leading off the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And quickly there are 2 away. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Leading off.
Anthony Santander is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Kramer is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh. The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Austin Hayes is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Ramon Urias comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Kramer moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. 3. Stepping into the box, Brian Reynolds. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. One away now in the Pittsburgh 3rd, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell, and he fouls this one off. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Urias calls for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Striding in once again, Colin Moran.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, Austin Wynns, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanser Alberto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
And that's through for a hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Mancini ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. At the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Kramer. Drives it to deep right field. Mancini moving back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jacob Stallings. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Iglesias is there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Newman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. No hits to this point. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And the second run will score as they open things up a bit now, 6-3.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
This is pulled into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. The outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Frazier is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles,
Austin Hayes the next to bat. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time that you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
number 59.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. Bell at second. Moran on at first with nobody out. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now that number 44.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for pitch.
Digging in to try it again, Jacob Stallings. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Wins. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
The pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next, the Warriors.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Kevin Newman. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Bell. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Onto the lawn and gone. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. Base hit into right center.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
To the plate now, Kevin Kramer. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter,
Now batting, Eric Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue. As that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Line towards center field. Hayes is there to put it away and finally put an bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in is the outfielder, Trey Mancini. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way to go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Ready with the 0-1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the DH, Kevin Newman.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire.
Michael Rooker comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Kramer. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Heading out towards shallow right, and he dives to make a spec. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Popped up. Bell is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. Pirates lead it 16-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings. First pitch of the at-bat is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Hayes on the run for it. Into the bleachers and gone. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can mishit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy,
here's a fly ball, well hit. Mancini moving back at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. Sean Armstrong enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Brian Reynolds. This is pulled into right. Mancini back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Josh Bell will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Fouled off. Line drive to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Trey Mancini swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Striding forward now is the DH, Dwight Smith Jr. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Colin Moran. First offering on its way. Here's his swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
High in the air out to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Kevin Kramer, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. In the air out to right. Mancini is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Anthony Santander the next to bat, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Ramon Urias. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Austin Wynns is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 18-3 today. Pittsburgh were absolutely crushing the ball as they ended up with 9 home runs as a team. Joe Musgrove wins his 3rd of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Asher Wojciechowski allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you.